Hello, friends and fam, and welcome back to Fandom Frontier. I am one of your hosts, Handsome Dave.
I'm your other host, DJ Zemo.
You stop fucking laughing at me right
I'm trying, dude. It's not funny.
It's not funny. So,
but you're oh god.
I know.
Switch, dude.
I know. For context, for those of you who are just catching the gist of this right now, I just literally got notified that I got a part in a movie, which I was really very excited about. But unfortunately, it was for this weekend, and I have plans this weekend, and I can't reschedule. So I'm just like, guys, I just auditioned for this piece the beginning of the week, and that doesn't really give me a lot of time to, one, learn my lines.
Yeah.
Two, figure out if I can actually get to and from set, because, I mean, I drive, yeah, but, I mean, if I'm going out, 3 hours out of my way,
yeah, that's
another thing. And then obviously the big one is I have plans already. So it's just like, guys, can you not, I was very proud of my audition and my self-tape for this, which was great. But I'm just like, fuck you.
Yeah. So right before we started recording, obviously Dave's pissed. But his ability to just switch is adorable and kind of funny.
I would love that. Honestly, I just, And it's not even something it's not even a role that I was going to be comfortable with, too. I was playing an abusive husband, and apparently I did a very good self-tape of it, and I don't know if that...
How does it make you feel?
That's what I mean. In hindsight, now that I'm actually dwelling on it, I don't know how I feel.
Man, you turn it on, you turn it on. If you're acting, you're acting.
What's it? And I do.
That's that would be like playing a child predator and then being like, I'm not
actually a child predator. I know.
Whatever, it's a movie.
That's it. So I'm just like, well... Paid project. That sucks.
Adorable.
Yeah.
So what are we talking about this week?
Speaking about, stuff that makes you uncomfortable and gives you adrenaline, we're talking about thrill seeking. I love me some thrill seeking. I do the crazy shit.
Yep. So to start off, like we do with almost every episode, my first question is going to be, explain thrill seeking. What is that?
Thrill seeking is to get that next high without experiencing drugs. No, I'm just kidding. Well, I mean, kind of.
Can taking drugs be thrill-seeking?
Kind of. It depends on what ones you take.
Yeah.
Anyhow, that's a different episode.
Yeah.
But no, thrill-seeking is to push yourself to the limit for enjoyment, I guess. You're doing a sport that would be deemed, but an activity that would be deemed dangerous or not something you should normally be doing. Like the human body should not be flying, but yet, hey, I'm going to jump out of a plane. But yeah, it's looking at that fear and experiencing that fear is fun.
Okay, so that really leads into so that's fine. I'm not gonna have an answer to that question because Dave explained it perfectly. My next question is then, why do people thrill seek? And I'm gonna preface that by saying your body says no. Because evolution has said that things that could kill you are bad.
Yep.
So why do you do it? Why do people do it?
At that again, I made that joke at the beginning of the episode, but you get that next high because again,
adrenaline.
For someone who doesn't thrill seek, you won't get it because or do extreme sports or do something insane like roller coasters could essentially be thrill seeking.
I guess so, yeah.
People
relatively safe, but make someone
uncomfortable. But some people get that adrenaline rush, and it's so much fun. It's scary. It's exciting. It's everything all in one.
There's levels to thrill seeking.
Absolutely, and that's one thing that I can definitely relate to. It's just I haven't hit my ceiling. I want to see what's next. I want to see what my next one's going to push me to be scared. So
I like that. That's good.
Yeah.
Would you say that depending on the person that anything could be considered thrill seeking? I'll give you an example. Say a guy is just terrified of heights, deathly afraid, and you're going to get him to go on the roof of a building.
Yeah.
Would that be thrill seeking technically?
Absolutely.
Right.
You know what's funny? If we're going to look at that in that definition, someone with social anxiety talking to someone could be thrill seeking.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
Absolutely. That's for someone in that situation, that could be friggin' nerve-wracking.
Yeah. The adrenaline of I'm going to hype myself up.
I'm going to
go talk to that person.
I'm going to turn my fears into fun.
Okay. Next question, which again, these are all questions coming to my head as we're going. This one's going to be a little weird. I like what you said about turning fear into fun.
Yeah.
When does that transition
To psychotic.
Well, when does it happen? Like, if you're deathly afraid of talking to people, is just the act of going and doing it, is that gonna potentially be fun?
I mean, eventually. I mean, like, I hate to say this, and I'm sorry, guys, we're gonna cross this part. It's like sex. The more you do it, the more fun it gets.
Fair enough.
Right? I'm sorry, it's blunt, but it's accurate. Like, it's same, like, some of the stuff I've done, I'm just like, oh my god, that was absolutely terrifying. And the more I do it, I'm like, this is fucking great.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing. The more you do it with repetition, the more enjoyable it becomes.
Also, it's just part of the human spirit to push. We constantly push boundaries.
Absolutely.
Ooh! It might come up later, but I think I told you about it. I watched... God damn it, what's it called? I just watched the documentary about the guy that climbed Yosemite. Mm-hmm. He climbed the Dawn Wall. It was incredible.
Yeah?
This guy's journey, I don't want to give anything away. I can't... Oh, God. I'll figure out what's called after.
Yeah.
But it was just funny. I was planning out the questions for this episode, and I watched that. As I'm watching it, I'm like, I would go skydiving. I would do bungee jumping. Mm-hmm. If I was good enough and I learned, I would do hang gliding. Mm-hmm. But to solo is literally a cliff face. Ooh, yeah, I probably draw the line there.
Fair.
It was wild. It was wild. Okay. We talked about what thrill-seeking is and the benefits. If money was never an object, what's the craziest thing you would do?
Ooh.
That's a good question, right?
You know what? It is, and I already know my answer.
What is it?
Because it combines something that I've always dreamed about as a little child, and something I currently do.
What?
I would love to go into, I think, the stratus atmosphere and jump.
Do a skydive.
Like the guy did.
Yeah.
And I would love to jump from space. And I would love to experience that. I would love to actually, as I make the jokes to friends when I go skydiving. It says, like, I'm not going skydiving today. I'm going to kiss the sky. That's what I call it. And then at that point, I'm just like, you know what? I've made out with the sky enough right now. I want to go up and give a big old pucker up to that big universe, to space. Yeah. That's my big. If I could actually do it and money was not a problem, that's what I would do.
All right.
I would jump from space to Earth.
Mine, I think, would be to pay for the training to do. I don't know what it's actually called. It's not hang gliding. When you have what's it called where you like the flying squirrel?
Wingsuit. You're gonna wingsuit.
That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
I think that's insane.
Yeah.
The dedication required to do that properly and not die. But if I was able, again, money's no object, so I can afford rigorous training.
Did you know that it's not even rigorous? It's actually just ground school. What I'm doing right now for skydiving. If you do ground school, wingsuit is a part of that, because wingsuit is essentially not a detachment. Sorry, it is the same class as a drag. When you pop your drag to slow your descent, that's what you're doing. So you have actually more control over it too, because you can actually tuck in. And
I'd want to do one of those crazy wingsuits where they're like flying super close to cliffs and stuff like that.
That's you then.
That's what I mean. It's just...
Yeah.
Or hang gliding. I think that would be really cool too.
Hang gliding is really cool.
I really like your idea though about like literally being in space and doing a skydive.
That'd be really, really cool. I'm literally Master Chiefing there. I'm jumping to Earth.
Having my own hot air balloon, which isn't even, to me, I'm not really afraid of heights. It wouldn't be that scary.
Yeah.
So, for example, something that's really cheap that I would never do is stuff like the crazy parkour stuff.
You'd never do that?
Well, to me,
I mean, gravity's not on your side on this one. So.
No, it's just the idea of like. So when you have a hang glide or a wingsuit or a parachute, there's a semblance of control that you don't have with parkour. Yeah. I just think the idea that you miss your jump and you're fucked. You're gonna hit that building. You're gonna fall. You're gonna land in a garbage like thing. It's just parkour scares me. And it's not even that it's that high. It's that it's just you. There's no extra, Well, you already kind of talked about it, but I want to say, tell me about your skydiving and when are you gonna do your solo jump?
Well, I'm working towards that right now. I think I'm only like a couple hours away from it. I think maybe like 10 or 20. I can't remember. But yeah, I really want to do my solo jump. Skydiving literally changed my life. I honestly, I can't describe it enough. Honestly, like the way that I've told my friends about it, and like I've taken my friends with me when we've gone, it's where else am I gonna get that view? That view is, I can't find that anywhere. And like you see photos of it, sure, but just being up there and being like this, I'm physically seeing this right now, and then literally for the first minute feeling nothing, just you're falling. That's all you're doing. You are straight falling to earth. It's just, it is the most wild, crazy, and cleansing feeling I've ever felt. And it's like you can't breathe. All the air is being pushed into you, and you can't breathe. You just gotta sit there and enjoy it. And I'm just like, you know what? This is awesome.
Can you tell me about, if you can describe it, your first jump, even obviously attached to somebody, your first jump, when you first pushed out of the door, explain that feeling, or what was going through your head.
Oh shit.
Really?
Oh shit.
Like actually, that's all you were just like scared.
No, not even
scared.
Not even. So this is the most common question I'm asked when it comes to skydiving. Were you scared? I mean, of course I was scared. I mean, if you weren't scared, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Right.
But was I mostly scared? No. I was 20% scared, 80% extremely excited. I was so excited to jump out of my first plane, and it was so exciting that it made me anxious, and that anxious brought me back to excitement. It was a vicious circle. So the scared that I was feeling was more anxious because, one, I wanted to do it. Two, I'm obviously jumping out of a fucking airplane for the first time. That's scary. And
yeah.
I'm just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go with this, because you know what? What is the worst that can happen? If this is my time, this is my time. And to quote Black Widow, where else am I gonna get this view? And
yeah,
that's fine by me. And I have that mentality every single time I jump. And I'm just like, life is way too short. And I wish that everyone could enjoy what I've enjoyed from that once in their life, because it's just something everyone needs to experience once. And it's amazing.
That's really, really cool. I would say, not that I disagree, because I'm with Dave. I think everyone should try something like that. But a counter argument, which is fair, is people saying like, no, I just want to sit at home and read a book.
That's it.
Whatever floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
But I think there is something to be said about pushing your limits.
Exactly.
If you never want to do that, fine. But there is something that...
do I generally believe people live longer when they push their limits, though?
Yes.
100% they do.
What's too extreme?
Anything that involves bodily harm. And then, you know what? That's just for me.
Like, what do you mean? Give me an example.
Some people are into it. I'm not. Torture. Like,
full-on
torture. Like, the manor. What's the extreme haunted house?
Oh, where they like beat the shit out of you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
That to me, that's not cool. Like, I'm not into that. That's just not fun to me. That's too extreme. But yeah, something that's still gonna scare you enough, but something you're still safe doing.
There's an element of danger, but you're mostly safe, even though it's extreme.
Exactly.
I'm with you on that. Yeah, I don't want to get beat up. If
that's your thing, go for it. If you're like Ryan Reynolds from Ted and you like meeting random guys and getting the shit kicked out of you, that's funny. That's fine. But I mean,
I said parkour, but I mean parkour on like an extreme scale.
Like you're talking like a skyscraper.
A guy on a skyscraper doing kick flips on a ledge, like so close to falling off. I get it. It's extreme, but just like the chance of you actually falling is really high.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just even professional skateboarders, you just mess up one little thing, you're done. I get why people do it. I honestly think sometimes that stuff is more for the clout
Oh,
than it is for
100%.
the actual person getting
100%.
that extreme.
My last couple jumps, I didn't do videos for because I don't care. I mean, people know that I do this. People know that I go. But if they ask me, is this like, are you still doing it? Fuck yeah, I'm still doing it. You just don't see it. I just don't ask for videos.
A good example of somebody that I respect, but I would never do, is that guy that climbs skyscrapers.
Oh, I know who you're talking. Yeah, that's cool.
He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's obviously a professional. He hasn't fallen yet. He clearly is not just doing it for the clout. He constantly wants to push himself.
Yeah.
I respect it. Too far for me.
That's fair.
It's too,
I mean,
and he doesn't have like ropes or anything. If he falls,
that's it. Some of those buildings he does, they're pretty big.
Oh, they're huge.
They're huge,
like
yeah.
50, 60, 100 stories. And it's all just him like clinging onto the windows.
That's one fall I would not be ready for.
No.
Yeah.
After that, you're like, oh well, it's over.
That's it.
He's probably so mentally prepared for that.
100%.
That if he does fall, he's like, well, that was
It's
a good
probably
run.
like some kind of meditation that he does prior to.
We kind of answered this before, but what do you say to people that want to play it safe?
Honestly, to each his own. I speak from experience when it comes to stuff like that. Like again, skydiving, with other stuff that I want to do. There's so much more that I can actually do. Like I want to go on vacation. I want to go bungee jumping. Like like Devin said, I also want a wingsuit.
I want to windsurf too.
Windsurf. I mean, I've said it multiple times. I just want to say fuck Christmas one year and go to Hawaii and just go surfing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's it. Like, if you don't want to do that, if you are comfortable in your bubble, that's fine. But I mean, for me, like, I genuinely feel, and I'm not sure if this is just from like my mom's passing or just the last 2 years with all my family passing away. It's like life is way too short. I was not born to pay bills. I was not born to constantly make money, to watch my money go out the window. Like I was born to experience and live life, and that's it. And I don't know if this was just an awakening or if I've spiritually discovered this the last 2 years, and like I've stopped spending money on material items and I've started spending money on experiences, and that I'm gonna say this right now. We've talked about a lot of like the money that was left for me. I don't regret spending any money that I have spent, and fuck my family for saying this if they get on my ass about this. I do not regret a single dollar I've spent on an experience, because I'm going to leave this life one day, and I've not lived a boring life. I'm 33. I will soon be 33 years old, and I can walk away from this life knowing I have lived a life once over, and I am so happy that I did that. And if people get mad at me, why did you spend that money? I do not fucking care. I lived my life. These people live at home. They don't do anything. I lived my life, and that's end of story. And if you are comfortable living your life the way you did it, I will never get on your case about that. Do not get on my case about how I live my life, because I will never do the same to you. I'm sorry. I got really deep on that, but
really
it's true.
Answer.
It's absolutely true. I have regrets with some things, but I mean,
everybody has
experiences and what I've done with my life the last 2 years to be the person I am today, I will have no regrets over. I have no regrets over a career decision. I have no regrets. It was thrill seeking for me to leave my job and pursue my dream.
Absolutely.
And to me, I have no regrets doing it.
Dave had a very safe job.
If I go back to a desk job in a year, I at least can say I did it. I tried. I did it. You know?
I think the idea too is that you're obviously in the mindset now that nothing's permanent. Even if you went back to a desk job, you don't have to stay
Nothing
there.
is permanent. Absolutely. Yeah. Since 2020, that has been stone-grained in my head, where nothing is permanent, and I just live my life day by day, and I live and I love and I care with everything I have, because I don't want people in my life to know that they weren't loved, because they are. And at the same time, I'm sorry I am going off a little topic here, but that's just who I am. I live my life that way. I enjoy my life. Others may think I'm insane or crazy, but I'm sorry, I was not born to sit in a bubble or a cage.
Nope. I think you're still on topic, because to add to that, what I think
I'm not meant to be caged
is what I would say to people that want to play it safe is whatever your safe is, you owe it to yourself to at least push a little bit outside of that just once.
Yeah.
And if you hate it and you're like, nope, this is my spot, I'm happy in here, and you're honestly happy, fine, leave it alone.
Yeah.
But maybe for you, the idea of thrill seeking is even just traveling, taking your car to the next town over and going to a flea market.
Yeah.
If that's pushing your comfort zone, just try it.
Just
you
try
owe it to yourself.
Yes, absolutely. I think if anything, if you're not going to do something extreme, but something that you might find extreme, try it.
Try it.
If you can sit there and you can try to push yourself out of your bubble, your comfort zone, and to try something new, just try it. And at the very least, you can walk away from that saying, I tried.
It's the same thing with food.
Absolutely.
Try everything once. And
Devin and I are going to go to Japan someday, and we're going to eat pufferfish.
So much. I'm so excited.
I'm so excited too. We might die.
I might.
We might actually die from eating it, but we're going to try it because we want to try it.
I'm so excited to know what it tastes like.
I am too. I think it's going to taste like tuna.
I have a feeling it's
like
going to be...
Like a white tuna?
Yeah, very
I really
like
feel
buttery
like
and kind of fatty.
Absolutely.
But yeah, you owe it to yourself.
With a hint of almond.
Yeah, with a hint of, I might die.
I might die.
So just whatever your extreme is, you owe it to yourself to try it once. This is like empowering podcast.
I knew that going into this episode, this was going to be very passionate for me because this thrill seeking for me, like I've always done crazy stuff as like a kid and a teenager. In my adult life, because I've been so bogged down with work and just working that 9 to 5 and supporting people in my life, this is the first time in my life I could actually take care of myself and experience things that I've wanted to do. And I'm sorry if I've been quote unquote dubbed a thrill seeker from it, then so be it. Like
I don't think so.
But like I went snowmobiling up glaciers, I went ATVing up mountains at the top of the world. Like
Dave's, I wanted to bring up. Sorry to say, but totally your fine. Iceland trip. So Dave went to Iceland recently.
Yeah.
He didn't do anything crazy, like in terms of...
I almost went skydiving when I was there.
Well, that would have been... I was going to say, like, skydiving, but Dave's pictures and his just basic experiences of the people that he met, the experiences that he had while he was there, it's a whole fairy tale. It's amazing.
It is. And it was...
And some of that, I don't think you actually did anything that extreme. You just experienced Iceland.
I did, but like, I mean... Again, not a lot of people. Like, I mean, some of the people that I met on my trip, they're just like, "Oh, I would not go snowmobiling up a glacier." I did. It's just like they couldn't get me on that snowmobile fast enough.
Yeah, to me, I'm comparing it to like skydiving or whatever else. But like to you, that's probably a little milder than the other stuff you've done. But like Dave's photos, every day I'm looking through Instagram, I'm like, "Holy shit, that's incredible! Holy shit, what is that? Where is this picture? How do I get there?" Like it brings up so many emotions because it just looks like some of the pictures you took, you must have been literally breathless looking at some of those vistas.
I can't even describe it. Like, when I came back and I told people this trip changed me, I don't think they actually understood like the gravity of that, like the actual sincerity of that, because it really did. The stuff that I saw, again, getting back, I regret not, like, I don't regret anything that I did on that trip. There's not one thing that I regret on that trip.
Is there anything that you've done thrill-seeking wise that you actually regret, like that was a bad experience?
Tobogganing down my stairs at my house.
Oh, God.
Well, that ripped my eyebrow ring out. So that one I do regret. But, I mean...
In hindsight.
I was 18.
And at the time,
I was
like,
dumb.
This is cool.
I mean, I hit my friend Ross in the shins with the toboggan as it came down, and that's when we realized to rip my eyebrow ring out. So, but yeah, other than that, like, I mean, that was about it.
Yeah, that probably sucked.
That sucked.
That was probably really painful.
At first, it was funny, and then I'm like, that actually hurt, and then like, oh no,
is that where the scars from?
Yeah, the one on the right side, that one rejected, but the one on the right, that was from when it got torn out. Jesus. Yeah, it was a good time.
This question we've kind of already talked about, but does thrill-seeking have to have a dangerous element to it?
No, but it has to have an uncomfortable element.
That's what I was... Yeah.
I feel like it doesn't have to be dangerous. Like we talked about, it could be talking to someone or going to the next town over that you've never
Leaving
been.
your house.
Leaving your house. It all depends on who you are. As I said earlier, I am not meant to be in a cage. I need to explore. I need to see this world. I need to do things. I do. So thrill seeking for me is maybe taking that path less traveled and maybe going some places that I've been told that I should never go, or doing things I've been told that, oh, you have like very high risk of dying from or something like that. You know, stuff like that where it's like, cool. Let's see what I can do then.
I lived in Australia for a while,
Yeah.
and
Everything there kills you.
yeah, I mean, people just, again, there's people that just live their life there. I went bushwhacking, lived out of a Land Rover for a while,
Yeah.
camped in a dry riverbed,
Nice.
and there's a lot of bugs that kill you out there. And to me, that at that point, I don't think at that when I was that young that I thought of it as thrill seeking.
Yeah.
But looking back, I'm like, that was pretty wild.
That was pretty crazy. Man.
I definitely saw some scary things. I walked through a couple spider webs I probably shouldn't have.
Oh, wow, you are my guy. You are tempting fate on that one.
It wasn't on purpose. It happened once, and it ended up being...
That's some arachnophobia shit.
So the funny thing is, it's a big-ass spider, but it's actually not poisonous. I didn't
the
know
huntsman?
that. No.
Oh, okay.
It's a golden orb weaver.
Yeah.
So I was going to take a pee. I had a pullover jacket on, and I felt this, like, resistance. I'm like, oh, that's... And I look down, and I just see these golden webs, like, all over my jacket. And I look up, and he's just like coming down towards my head. I ripped my jacket off. I ran away, and I was like, ah. At the time...
You pissed yourself, didn't you?
No, I didn't even have my wiener out yet. I was lucky. I pissed somewhere else. But... I mean,
his pants, ladies and gentlemen.
Spider's like this big.
Yeah, I know.
Big ass, but he's not poisonous. I didn't know that at the time, though. But anyway, okay. This one is kind of interesting. Is it a deal breaker if you're with somebody, a partner, and they are not into thrill seeking if you are?
No, it's not a deal breaker. Obviously, I would like someone who's up for adventure. I mean, just because my life, and I would love to share that with someone. I'll say it. I got really lucky. Stephanie is super awesome, and she's adventurous like that.
If there's something that she didn't want to go,
that's fine. That's
would you just do it on your own?
Totally fine. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, I got lucky there. I mean, we had the skydiving talk.
Yeah.
She got to work herself up to it. I'm like, that's totally fine. We talked about going to do the indoor skydiving in the Oakville.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
So we'll start small and work our way up.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not a deal breaker. I would just prefer someone who would either one be open about it, or two, want to do it with me.
Yeah.
Be
at least supportive.
100%. Yeah. Like, I mean, this is because as you all have known now, this is my life. This is my lifestyle. Like, this is how I live my life. And to say that they're not okay with that would be changing me, and that's not okay.
Yeah.
That's not okay with me.
I would say the same thing. It's not a deal breaker, but Susie and I have similar stuff. There's stuff that I've wanted to do that's come up since we've been married. That's not really a point of contention, but I really want a motorcycle.
Yeah, I want one too.
I want a nothing crazy. I want like just a 500cc road bike, like a Honda Shadow or something like that. But slightly hesitant, mostly because a lot of accidents do happen. I'm married, I got a kid, but I think she's still supportive. If I really pursued it, she would let me do it. And the funny thing is, if I was like, I want to go skydiving with Dave, I think she'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, I want to get a motorcycle. She's like,
Andy went with me, and God bless her, Sarah, his fiance at the time, wife now. She was like beside herself the entire. She's like, I'm cool with you going, but I'm gonna be a nervous wreck all day, and it just like no matter what I said, it was just making it worse. So I just leaned into it and I made it worse all day. I was like, oh man, that cloud's really bad. I hope we don't get thrown around up there. She's like, but it was stuff like that. Like I was saying, where
hope we don't get hit by a bolt of lightning when I'm up there.
I'm just like, it's okay, Sarah. We might actually die. Our chance of dying to go skydiving is higher than actually dying. She's like, what? And it's just like, there was stuff that I was saying to make it worse. So like, I'm the dickhole in that one. But at the same time, where I'm just like, it was one of those things where she was really cool with Andy going. Andy was really worried about it at first. God bless him. But yeah, he was, that was a text message he was very quickly to send when he landed. Like, I'm alive! I did it!
I'm good!
Everything's good! Yeah! But yeah, no, so that was that. So yeah.
I think that obviously, like Dave and I have said, that the extremes of what we consider thrill-seeking could be pretty much anything. Leaving your house, wingsuiting, like two total ends of the spectrum. So I think if you have somebody...
Taking the Yukon Striker completely naked.
Oh, I'd do that.
I don't think Wonderland would let you on the
No,
ride
they
doing
won't.
them, but yeah,
But I'll try.
I'll try. Yeah.
I love that roller coaster. But yeah, I think just having somebody that if they're not into it, they're at least supportive.
Yes.
Because
Yeah,
it's
I
not
agree.
fair to like. I mean, there are partners.
But
that
it's
do all
like
that stuff
asking to
together,
change your lifestyle and change your life for the one person. It's
which
like,
you wouldn't do. Compromises everything in a relationship. So
That's it.
Okay, so last question, which we kind of talked about again, but if you have a fear, is it important to face it?
Yes. 100%.
Do you ever think there's a time where you can just be like, nope?
Yeah, actually, you know what? There was a time. So, case in point, actually, there was a time where I was mortified of tarantulas, like absolutely mortified. In 2019, I actually worked myself up, and I actually held my first tarantula, and now I actually have.
Oh my God, I love that so much.
And I actually have on my TikTok and Instagram people who actually raise and breed tarantulas and their videos of them. And I'm like, this is actually fascinating. And
Same.
And if I ever got to hold one again, I would actually be okay with it. And would I want one in my house? No.
I do.
I know you do.
I'm not allowed to have one though,
But
and that's fair. That is something I respect. That's not
for
that's
me.
not fair
For me to
some
keep one as a
people.
pet, I wouldn't want to because that's unfair. That's unfair to the species. I feel like it should.
Yeah.
I don't want to contain a species like that because that'd be like putting me in a cage. I don't want to be in a cage.
Yeah.
I don't want that in a cage either.
Spider,
You can hold a spider. You can still do it. But the thing is, what I'm saying is that to me seemed almost impossible. If you asked me in 2015, it would have been an absolute hell no.
Okay, yeah.
And then for me to do that in 2019, to actually full on face my fear and hold a tarantula, was huge. That was up there with skydiving as like a cleansing because I'm like, I am facing these fears that have like literally like petrified me my entire life. And here I am not only facing them, but conquering them.
Yeah.
And I just feel like if most people did that, we would be a much happier society. Because a lot of our society today is built off of fear. And there's a lot of fears. And I feel like, I know, I'm getting into territory.
No, it's fair. It's fair, Dave. Keep going.
But at the same time, those fears can be conquered if you have the right elements in your life, the right mindset. That mindset you might not have right away, but you can work up to it. And finally being like, you know what? I am better than my fear. And this fear does not dictate my life.
So that sigh was because I completely agree with you, and I'm just disappointed in how true, how right it is. So
Yeah.
I'll add that I agree that so much today of what controls people is a fear element, and it's a very mild one.
Yeah.
It's not like pandemonium and panic and things like that. We could get into all the COVID stuff and everything else, but there's so many other things.
Well,
that are
we're
very,
getting into that later. We have an episode about post-COVID.
there's a very subtle, just general fear that people have. What the internet does, because of like murder and robbery and all this other terrible things that are happening all the time.
Hi, honey.
Every news article is just kind of made to generate fear, because that's what people want to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm with Dave. Facing your fears in an appropriate way.
Absolutely.
Again, like if you're scared of getting robbed, facing your fear by keeping your door unlocked, not super smart.
No.
Keep your door locked. That's fine. But going outside and taking a walk in a park when you're scared of people, that's more appropriate, right?
Absolutely.
So I agree with you. I think there's just a general malaise and fear of just stuff all the time
Yes.
in this time. And I think facing some of those fears would make, I'm with Dave, they'd make everybody a little bit better.
Absolutely. Like Penny, she's afraid of everything.
Everything.
We face those fears every day.
Every day we go
And
for a walk.
you know what? We still wake up the next day, don't we? Everything's fine. Exactly. I think the main, I know we're talking about thrill seeking, but the main thing to take away from this episode is no matter where you are in life, no matter how you feel or what surrounds you, you are always better than your fears. And
Absolutely.
your fears don't dictate your life.
Correct.
Awesome.
And everybody's fears are different.
Yep.
Like I said, try one thing. Just do
Just
one
do it.
thing that puts you out of your comfort
When
zone.
you're done listening to this podcast tonight, plan something. Do something.
something.
Do something to get you out of your bubble. Just anything. Anything at all. And let us know. Literally, actually, you know what? Let us know what you did and how you felt after. Because you know what? We want to hear your stories. We actually want to hear about you all conquering your fears. Because, again, you guys are better than them. You guys are you. You're here. You're big legends. You're listening to us.
Thank you.
You're way better than your fears. So on that note, the sun is getting low in the sky, so put away your swords, lower your dice, and power down your consoles as I butchered that one.
That was close. It was
That was
fine.
close
It's
enough.
fine. It's fine.
You've traveled far on your adventures, you beautiful new thrill seekers. Now rest your weary heads. Good night, folks!
Good night, guys.